The Armenian National Committee of America is the largest and most influential Armenian-American grassroots political organization. Working in coordination with a network of offices, chapters, and supporters throughout the United States and affiliated organizations around the world, the ANCA actively advances the concerns of the Armenian-American community on a broad range of issues. Currently, there are 2 regional and 50 chapter offices in the United States. Within the Western region, there are nearly 30 chapter offices alone, in part due to the large population of Armenian Americans in California. One of the most active chapters is the ANC of Glendale, which is home to the largest Armenian American population in the United States. This extremely active chapter has a full-time staff that operates in an office in Glendale. This past year has been the most productive yet at the ANC Glendale. The chapter has not only been instrumental in promoting the well-being of the Armenian American community in the City of Glendale, but it has been heavily involved in the community, becoming an integral part of the city's fabric. 2007 saw the ANC continuing to be involved in local politics in addition to organizing a record-breaking blood drive, hosting community forums, teaming up with the YWCA and Commission on the Status of Women, and encouraging civic participation through voting. Here's a quick look inside the ANC of Glendale in 2007 and early 2008. At the forefront of the ANC's nationwide goals has been recognition of the Armenian genocide by the American government. To this end, activists from ANC Glendale, young and old, traveled to Washington, D.C. throughout 2007 to meet with elected officials in the U.S. Congress and discuss House Resolution 106, better known as the Armenian Genocide Resolution, as part of the ANCA's Advocacy Days. In that same spirit, Glendale ANC activists made a trek up to Sacramento, and with the help of those like longtime representative and supporter of the Armenian-American community, State Senator Jack Scott and Assembly Member Paul Krikorian, the state of California once again proved steadfast in its resolve to fight denial by unanimously adopting a resolution commemorating the Armenian genocide. Over the years, the ANC's Glendale chapter has filled a very important niche in the community by serving as a medium between the city's Armenian-American residents and its government officials. With the continued participation and already strong interest of the youth in government affairs, the ANC Glendale will continue to be the primary conduit between Armenian-American voices in the community and the city's officials in the future. The ANC has approached its vital role in the civic life of Glendale seriously. This past year saw a redoubling of the ANC's efforts to build bridges in the community, both in its organizing and sponsorship of events and through its support of other community groups. One of the most exciting developments at ANC Glendale was the launch of its website in September of 2007. It has since become an important portal to the community, providing the website's visitors with information about what is taking place in the City of Glendale and at the ANC. 2007 was a particularly active year for the Glendale ANC's involvement in the community. In October, in collaboration with the Glendale Unified School District, 2 community forums were held to help Armenian-speaking parents learn about the options available to their children as they prepared for life after high school. Having the planning committee be comprised of representatives from different schools and organizations, counselors, PTA council members, and GUSD board members, these forums were a prime example of how the ANC works with the community to help our children succeed. In early April, the ANC's unwavering position concerning the protection of the human rights of all people led to its sponsoring of Sexual Assault Awareness Month, which was organized by the YWCA and the Commission on the Status of Women. Events throughout the month drew attention to the realities of sexual assault and its victims, and did a great deed in educating the public on methods of prevention. As April 24th approached, the ANC held its annual blood drive in remembrance of the 1.5 million Armenians that lost their lives in the Armenian genocide. This year's impressive turnout set a new record of first-time donors of any blood drive by the Red Cross. The participation of all parts of the Glendale community was extraordinary, and the Red Cross made no secret of its excitement to work with the ANC in the future. Being a staunch advocate of civic participation, the ANC launched a voter registration drive to ensure the involvement of all members of the Armenian-American community in the electoral process. The ANC realizes the importance of a grassroots movement towards societal progress, and it intends to be the impetus for that progress by helping citizens of the United States exercise their constitutional right to vote. In both 2007 and 2008, this was exemplified when the ANC mobilized citizens of Glendale as policy issues that directly affected them arose. Glendale ANC also served on numerous committees over the past year, including that of the Relay for Life, Unity Fest, and the Week of Remembrance. Also, highlighting the importance of having individuals who are in tune with the needs of the Armenian-American community and conscious of the need to have a diverse workforce, the ANC served on several interview panels, including those for the fire chief and the finance director. In addition to its seat on the many committees, the ANC supported the efforts of such organizations as the Glendale Educational Foundation, CASPS, the Glendale Chamber of Commerce, and its associated events such as the Jewels of Glendale, and finally, the Mayor's Prayer Breakfast. All this was topped off when the ANC joined the Glendale-based baker, Shushan Lavash, to hold a fundraiser where 5% of all lavash sales were to be donated to the Glendale ANC. Being the first partnership of its kind, the fundraiser brought activism together with the business community to raise over $3,000 to be used in advocacy work in the City of Glendale. In order to provide the opportunity to the Armenian-American youth of Glendale to become more involved in public service and to gain a more detailed perspective of governmental proceedings, the Glendale ANC successfully launched an internship program in the fall of 2007. The varied experiences of the interns, from walking the halls of Congress to actively participating in Glendale City Council meetings, have proved to be eye-opening for them, and their continued involvement in both the ANC and American politics after their internships ended are a testament to the program's great success. The promise of the Armenian-American youth's involvement in politics guarantees that the ANC's internship program will continue to be an important stepping stone for those who want to leave a real impact on their community.
Today we had a tour of City Hall. All of the interns were able to see what kind of work you can do and that you can help the public in whatever area that you're interested in.
We learned a lot about the basic functions of the city and how the city works. It's a great experience to serve your city and your community.
I organized the blood drive for the ANC 2008, and that was just one of the most interesting things I've ever done. I learned how to communicate with people, I learned how to talk to different organizations, everyday little things that would make a difference. I didn't know that I had in me. The ANC internship brought out.
I learned how to handle myself a lot more professionally, and I learned a lot of things that I feel I will take out of this whole experience and apply it to the rest of my life. And I feel just being part of the ANC, it has become something where I will never actually leave it. It'll always be something in me, and I'll constantly be coming back and helping out because it's a really big cause for me, and I feel like it's really something that I've learned a lot of and it has given to me, so I feel I have to give back.
Over the years, the ANC of Glendale has endeavored to be an intermediary between Armenian Americans and the richly diverse groups that make up the Glendale community. In 2007 and early 2008, through its active involvement in the political, cultural, and social aspects of life in the City of Glendale, it has surpassed its goal of being just that. It is the voice of this vibrant community which advances and enriches Glendale.